Hey everybody, it is, what is today? Today's Thursday, and I'm in my studio. I was tracking some acoustic guitars for an artist that I'm producing, and I have this microphone that I got about a month ago, and I just love it. I decided I do on YouTube, I do a series called For the Love of Guitar. Some of you might have seen the Devin Townsend interview. So this is not about songs, not like my Tuesday Night Live. There's no electric tonight. It's just acoustic, and it's about For the Love of Guitar. So this microphone is not specifically for guitar. It's actually probably more for vocal, but it's for everything. It's like I call it a one mic locker, and it's by a company called Townsend Labs. There you go. And it's a mic modeler. It models a bunch of different microphones, new microphones, modern microphones, classic vintage microphones, small diaphragm microphones, large diaphragm microphones, ribbon microphones, which is what I'm listening to right now. Those are probably two of the most sought after ribbon microphones, the Coles 4038s. Now, they don't sound super exciting, but they do sound cool, and you can do lots of things to them in the mix. You can brighten them up in the mix and they won't sound harsh. I'm using a Martin J1, and the reverb actually is coming from my tone wood amp. So that's where that plate reverb is coming from. So that's two. So the microphone can work as one. You plug it into two channels. It needs two mic pre-inputs. And for those of you just coming in, it's not going to be a normal like play songs and stuff like that. This is For the Love of Guitar, and it's gear based. I don't know why I decided to do it just on Facebook, but I usually do it on YouTube. But for those of you who gonna learn about it, hang on out and ask questions if you want, or just listen. So the microphone comes out of one cable and goes into two channels, and it's the front of the mic and the back of the mic, and there's two plugins for it. If you use it with the UAD hardware, there's no latency, or very extremely little latency. I don't detect any actually. But so you can use the front of the microphone and the back just like you would normally do it, or you can use the front and the back as two separate microphones. Right now it's two separate Coles 4038s, so that's why when I said this should be one side, the left side, this should be the right side. You can hear me talk over here. And if I'm in the middle, what's in the middle comes out of both. Hey Rob, and just doing a thing called For the Love of Guitar on the Townsend Labs Sphere. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Sphere, L22. I was never, even when the sci-fi movie came out, I was always confused about that. Wow, Phil Bino. Celebrities on here. Hey Phil. So anyway, a more traditional acoustic guitar setup would be, let's say, this. So that's a small diaphragm on the left side. On the right side, you got the like a Sennheiser 49. Oops. We are live here. You know what? I can't see the question, so I'm gonna. I'm going to cheat a little bit here so I can see the questions, if there are questions. Look at that. Jeff, yes, the guitars are Martin. It's a J1. It's actually, they only made about 1,000 of them, I think, or 1,100 of them in 1999. And I have a couple other guitars I'll show you in a second. Let me just go through another microphone set so we can get to hear the difference. And then let's see, what's another cool set for microphone? Acoustic guitar wide. That's the same mic set, but I'm not using any compression in the UAD. I have one ready to go, but I'm not using the compressor there. So I got to use this, that's another set, that's the third set. You can also use it just as one microphone, traditional way, but I like miking acoustic guitars up with two microphones. Normally I do like what's old school Nashville miking techniques. So there's a microphone, a big condenser microphone, or a small condenser microphone, a big condenser one I like, right over the shoulder, and then a small microphone right here, about 12 inches away from where the neck meets the body. But this is working. And I got to use this on cello a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, cello, a couple other guitar, a couple of Middle Eastern instruments, some percussion instruments, one microphone in a room with 4 people sitting around singing and talking and playing and stuff. So I can't take off the tone winning amp and put it on a bunch of different guitars right now, but I'm just going to show you what the microphone sounds like in a bunch of different guitars. Let's see. Here is a 60s Martin Nylon String. Hey, missed that reverb from the tone winning amp. Oops. And I also have, I can put it on there, but let me think. Here's something totally different that I would probably go back to the Coles ribbon mics. So this is in a 64 Gibson that's been converted to Nashville tuning, which is the high strings from a 12-string set. Not the best in tune, but you get some interesting chords out of it. Rob, it's the Townsend Labs Spear L22. It's a modeling mic, and it comes with a bunch of different models. And then if you use the UAD platform, it's really great. You actually have no latency, and you can record with it. You can pick the microphones. I kind of like to commit, so you can pick the microphones ahead of time, record with it, or you can just monitor to it and then record into your DAW, your digital audio workstation, and then change the microphones later on in the mix. I just did a song where I changed guitars. I did 5 overdubs, and each one I used a different microphone set, and it worked great, especially in the mix. You just pull up everything, and it just worked right. It was this is a really nice blend. Go back to let's see, try this. It's a subtle difference. Let's try the 2 Coles 4038s. Let's see. There's a little difference in the body of it. It is really weird when you have a high 6, but it does do some really cool things in the mix. Instead of playing a 12 string, one of the cool tips you could do is obviously the simple thing is play a part on a regular tuned 6-string guitar, and then double it exactly, especially if it's got some picking in it, exactly on the high 6. And then one of the things I like to do sometimes is keep them panned pretty close. And then at a section, when you determine like a bridge or something like that, coming out of a bridge or going into a bridge, is I pull them apart. I spread them out, and it feels like you just took a 12-string guitar and ripped it apart, but in a good way. So that's a high 6. That's the Coles 4038s on a high 6. Here's another. This is a more parlor. This is an old Martin S60s. It's very mid-rangey. I swear I tuned these guitars before I started. Sure, they say. Again, this side of the microphone and this side of the microphone. You don't have to use the same microphone as I did before. Earlier I used 2 different microphones. Let's try ribbon on the front, and let's try 414 on the back. 2 extremes, I think. One's bright, one's dark. It has this cool blue light. I dig the blue light, and all the vocalists I've recorded so far, well, since I've had the microphone, have been like, it's got a light inside. I don't know why there's a light in there, but it's awesome. But best thing about it is the sound. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, I usually do this on for the Love of Guitar series, which is really geeky, and it's all about gear. It's not about playing. Tuesday Night Lives is about playing and not about gear, really. It's about just love of music. This is the love of gear, the love of guitar gear. And again, this is a great vocal mic, really great vocal mic. I have a really lovely vocal mic, but I'm become way attached to this microphone. Just the sheer, just the sound and the sheer versatility of it. And like I said, it's a one mic locker. So I like letting people know about gear that I'm excited about. So if you do like stuff, I'm not sure if I'll do more of these on Facebook, but I do these on YouTube. Usually this video and they stay up for the Love of Guitar, the series. Because some of you know I produce other artists besides doing my own thing. And I also have another series that's on Facebook, that's going to be on YouTube, called The Anatomy of a Song, where I talk to an artist that I've produced about one of their songs, one of their songs that I love. Favorite, yes, after all, loss of words. More coffee. I think I need more coffee. And the first one is Randy Driscoll. I think I'm going to load that one up tomorrow. That interview was done like 2 months ago, I think, 3 months. Actually, it was done, I don't remember when it was done, but it was done a while ago. And Randy Driscoll's an artist. I've done quite a bit of records and individual songs with, and played live shows with, and she's really wonderful. She's got a song in there that I love, so we'll talk about that. But are there any questions? Any questions about the microphone? Hi, Bridget. Hi, Pamela from Alaska. Hey, wow, it's been a while. Hey, Randy. Yeah, I'd love to play some more acoustic for you guys, but I'm not great at it. Hey, David. David, I owe you a call. Hi, Trudy. Yeah. Hey, Kat. Yeah, I just do, like I said, normally I do it as a video series, and then I upload it and edit it and show pictures and tweak and do stuff. But I don't know. It just felt like, all right, let me see how people are doing out there. I hope you guys are doing well. I had to go to the bank today and went to the grocery store. I stayed away from people, but all in all is good. It's allergy season, like crazy here in Alabama. Starting to wheeze for a second. I was like, uh-oh. And then I went to my car and it's covered with pollen. And I remembered, oh, that's what time of year it is. That's what time of year it is. Hey, Mark Bond. Mark, to my friends, I'm not trying to sell a microphone, but I'm trying to tell my friends, I'm trying to tell people how great the microphone is. Look it up, Mark. It's a one mic locker. Hey, Dave. Yeah, it's a cool guitar. Diana Cook, how you doing? Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. Now what now? Bill, yes, the Nashville tuning is awesome. I really highly recommend, if you have a couple of acoustic guitars, even if you have that one acoustic guitar you don't think is great sounding, could be even thin. First of all, if you're overdubbing and you're layering guitars, acoustic guitars especially, the more different they sound, the better. So take your best sounding, thick sounding one if you want into the main guitar part, and then just keep layering with different guitars. And when you get to like a bunch of layers, if you got a thin, tinny sounding acoustic guitar, pick it up and play a part. You'll see it'll fit right in the mix in a beautiful way. But if you have an extra guitar, go get a high string set. I mean, a high string. Go get excuse me. Like I said, allergies. Go get a 12 string set and take the high strings from that. So. So this is the high E from a 12-string set. There's the A, see? There's the D. And the G is that finished string on the guitar. And the B and the E are normal. And usually when I pull it, almost every time I pull it out, and the layer part on a artist song that I'm producing, a lot of singer-songwriters and world music artists. This is sliding down here, I think. I need better stands. Anybody got any recommendations for better mic stands for studio? Not for live, for studio. I need some really good stands. Whenever I pull it out and add a part, artists are like, wow, what is that? That sounds great. It always works. You can always find a cool, like a... Well, if I can play it right. So someone recommend a stand on here. So, hey, Thomas. And actually, I should thank Thomas. This isn't my normal. When I do my normal Tuesday Night Lives, I use I'm playing electric and I'm standing up and stuff like that. But through thank you to Thomas. If you guys remember the last couple of weeks, I having this cool radio boom stand and an SM7, and that's thank you to Thomas for hooking me up with that. And that's a great stand, but I need a heavy recording studio stand kind of thing. I will look at your recommendation, Thomas. Hi, Julie. Elizabeth. And that's all I got. Like I said, I was recording some acoustic guitars. I want to share. I love this microphone, so I wanted to share a little bit of that. Hey, Michael. Great microphone. Again, it's the Spear, the Townsend Labs Spear L22. And I'll go back to the original guitar I had with the tone width amp, because I'm missing the reverb. So you get to hear the microphone reacts with the different guitars. That's it. All right, I'm going to sign off. I got some tracks to lay, and then I'm going to watch my friend Dave do his show on YouTube. And my sci-fi self wants to watch yesterday's episode of Picard. Again, was it yesterday's? This morning's episode of Picard again. So I'm a sci-fi geek. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys, if not sooner, next Tuesday night, where I'll be playing songs. I'm not talking about gear. Unless somebody asks. Enjoy your Thursday. Be nice to everybody. Be nice to yourselves. And we'll get through this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday.